chilly. I have not quite got enough clothes on me at the moment. I'm feeling the
yeah, you should have put a coat on.
maybe I should have done, yeah, but I just want to show my new t-shirt off.
Where did you get me that?
Adam got it for me. Come on, you. Adam got it for me from Winchester Market. Hi, Carmen. Hello. Hey, come on in you. Come on, boys, let's chase her. Let's have a game of chase, come on. Let's have a game of chase. It's a game of chase. Okay, once again, YouTube, Andy with you with a similar video, I suppose, to what I did maybe exactly a week ago, walking up the same street in Swindon, coming from the new town behind me, heading up to the old town. And the reason why I'm doing this particular video is because one of my subscribers in the comment section very kindly sent me a link to a website, and I went to the website and there was a whole load of names on there of people who fought in battle in the First World War, who died and are buried in Radnor Street Cemetery. So I thought I'd do a video about it. And I've been doing some research, and the youngest person who died was the age of 17 years of age. So my task today is to try and locate that grave, tidy it up and put some flowers on it. As you can see behind me in my rucksack, I have some flowers, so that's what I'm going to do today. Anyway, on a side issue, what I didn't realise in my last video, I walked straight past this old Ford Capri. There we go. Goodness knows how long that's been there, but I think it's seen better days. Right, we're just about to go into Radnor Street Cemetery, so I'll walk you in. Here we go. This is kind of where my work starts, really, trying to find or locate this particular grave. I do apologise for any wind noise which is coming from my hat. That's where I take the audio from up there, and yeah, it's going to be a bit of a task, I think, to try and locate. Right, the person which I'm going to try and locate is a young lad, 17 years of age, by the name of Alfred Longhurst Westlake. He died on the 7th of October 1918, 17 years of age, buried or commemorated at Swindon Radnor Street Cemetery. So we're looking for, the location is D1021. D1021. Now I haven't got a clue where D1021 is in the cemetery, so I've got no real plans of the layout of the cemetery, so it's really just a matter of going around and trying to look at a plaque somewhere which gives me an idea of the location of the grave D1021. So I really don't know where to start at the moment, so I guess I will start perhaps in my near vicinity, as good as any place, I guess. D1021. Right, let's try and find D1021. It really is like looking for a needle in a haystack. The thing is, this place isn't very well kept, and you just can't find the plaque on the ground to know where you are. So I'm looking for aisle D and grave 1021, which suggests to me that there's an awful lot of people buried in here. You know, this place has not been looked after for many a year, which is a shame, because what tends to happen is, as generations die off, the older generations get forgotten about. I mean, I know a little bit about my grandparents, and I know nothing at all about my great-grandparents. And there's the problem, there lies the problem, because as generations go by, they get forgotten, and it falls into disrepair like this. What I need is someone perhaps who knows the area better than me. Do you know the layout very well around here? The cemetery layout?
Oh, I don't know how it works. Do you want that?
No, I've not. I was just trying to find a 17-year-old who got killed in the First World War. So
Well,
pop.
you'll find all the
Couple there, there's another one up that way.
they do mark all the war graves.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all marked.
How do they mark them? How do they do that?
Well,
There's
they're all,
one there now. And they normally better kept than the rest.
there's another one over there by the look of it. It's a white one, or it's
How would I find it's a war grave? Has it got some special marking on it?
yeah,
Oh, these
they're all
ones
the same.
got ex-heavy or something, didn't
So they're all, you know, soldiers and airmen.
Right, okay.
All sorts of things. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Alfred Longhurst Westlake I'm trying to locate. And someone, because I do like little YouTube videos and things, you know, around and about Swindon, and someone posted a link on the video which I made, and it took me to Commonwealth war graves, and I looked down the list of 103 veterans which are buried in here, and the youngest one being aged 17 years of age.
they? They've got a list as well up by the church.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
A list of all the people in there.
Yeah, so I thought it would just be a nice thing just to come along and tidy the grave up and put some flowers on there, you know.
You find it's quite tidy.
Good.
Yeah.
I've been here 2 hours now. I've looked at lots of graves, and at least 25% I can't make out,
No.
because you know they just been forgotten. Generations die, and you lose contact,
Yeah,
and
that's right.
then that's it, you know.
Well, best of luck.
Yeah, thank you. I think I'm gonna need it. Anyway, have a good day.
Yeah, happy New Year.
Cheers, and you, thank you. Right, so some locals there who obviously live in this area give me some idea where I need to kind of go. So he said that they're fairly well kept, which is very encouraging. So I'll carry on walking up and looking as I'm walking, and hopefully we'll come across something. But if not, I can always leave this and the flowers by the cenotaph. I think that would be a good thing to do. 17 years of age. I mean, you're still a boy, really, aren't you? It's so sad, you know. But we give thanks for the sacrifice these people made for the country, for us, so that we can have freedom. And many more like them. Apparently 103 veterans are buried in this cemetery, of all different ages, but 17-year-old being the youngest. And I just want to pay my respects to that young man for what he did for us. Unfortunately, as you can see, I can't I can't find the grave. You know, it's out there somewhere. It's such a vast area that I just simply cannot find it. And a lot of the graves are pretty badly damaged, but I think being a war grave, I think it would have been kept fairly well, although I can't find it. I'll endeavour to try and find some more information about that and perhaps put it in a video as and when I can find out more information. But what I am going to do, I am going to pop this down here. I'll pop that on there, that on there. Someone's very kindly left that there. That's not mine, by the way. And what I'm going to do now is going to try and get my backpack off, and then I'm going to leave some flowers. Whoops a daisy. I'm going to leave some flowers here for the young man as a memory, and for also those people who fell and died in the war. I guess I'll leave them just down there. It'd be a fitting place, I think. You know, so lest we forget the sacrifice that people have made so that we can live in freedom, which I believe is now being under attack. So we've got to carry on the fight. We've got to carry on the fight. But anyway, this isn't the end of the video. I'm going to carry on, and what I want to do now is go to where this young man used to live all those years ago. I believe his house is still going to be there, literally about 3/4 of a mile away. So I shall walk down there and go and have a look. Right, we're trying to find number 27 Cambria Place, which is where Fred Westlake used to live, and literally it's the house just over there. I just walked past it. It's that one there over my shoulder. That's where he used to live. That's the youngest person in Swindon who's ever fallen in a war, in a war, I believe. I don't know that for sure. But at 17 years of age, I think after the First World War, the youngest you could be is 18 years of age to sign up to go and fight in the war. The poor chap died at 17 in the First World War. 7th of October 1918 is when he died, 17 years of age. And I do believe that he is probably the youngest person in Swindon to die in any war. What the parents were going through when they learned of the news of the loss of their son. Devastating news, absolutely devastating news. And not just those, but I mean thousands and thousands of parents as well, you know, all across really Britain and obviously Germany as well. I mean, such a waste of life. I mean, if there's anything we can learn, you know, from war, is that, you know, it doesn't achieve anything at all. So I think what we're going to do now, I think we're take you for a tour. We go on down to perhaps where his father used to work in the railways, which is maybe about a 5-minute walk away. I got some old pictures here from 1951. That's the Foundry where they used to start making locomotives, pouring the metal in. And this place here, 1935, basically that place there, same place. 2020, 1935. We're now outside Bristol Street. We're going to go into well, where the factory used to be. The men used to pour out of here back in the day, as it were. So give you a bit of an idea what it's about. Not sure what it's used for now. I just think it's a walkway from one part of the town to the other part of the town, really. But I know above is where the railway line is. It's the Great Western Railway line. It goes from Paddington in London into Bristol and then down to Wales, and it kind of does a left turn and goes down to the southwest of England, down towards Somerset, Devon and Cornwall. There we go, people. Gives you an idea. Anyway, I'm getting hungry now. I'm getting thirsty, so I think it would be a good idea if I was to go and grab a bite to eat. So I'll take you into Swindon Town Centre. We go and do that. Yeah, so that was basically what I did today. Pretty much, I just felt compelled to do a little video. Thanks to the person who put up the that website, by the way. I found it quite interesting, or upsetting as well, I suppose. On the back of that particular website is a reason why I basically did my video today. I hope you found it of interest. I hope you found it worthwhile watching the video. I've kind of enjoyed it. It kind of does bring a few things home, doesn't it, to us, you know, how fragile life actually is when you think about it. And the other thing was, you know, the thought of, you know, what the parents actually went through when they heard the sad news that their 17-year-old son, you know, has been killed. I don't know how he was killed. He was a seaman, I think, on I don't know what boat it was. I think it might have been HMS Victory, I think they called it. I need to try and find out to see whether it was torpedoed by a German U-boat. One would imagine that would have been the case. That's how he would have died. He may have went down with the ship or something, or blown up, or perhaps he was shot. I don't know, but I tried to find some more information about this particular young man, and I've come to a bit of a dead end. No doubt there is probably some websites out there where you can find more information, but I've come to a bit of a dead end with it, although my research is not really, I've not done a lot of research on it, so more needs to be done on that. Yeah, it's you know, I felt as if I needed to do something regarding that, and at least show my respects to a person who laid down their life to give us all freedom, really, to give us freedom. And many thousands and millions like him have done the same throughout all the wars. So God bless them all. God bless them all.